Hi, I'm excited to bring to you this tutorial that will guide you through the user interface of Gmail. When you first go to Gmail, you will see where you'll put in your email address, and this email address will be the same as the one that you've always used at Canterbury. You'll see I've already logged in once, so it went ahead and brought that up. You'll type in your password and click Sign In. When you first log in, you're in your inbox, and the way you know this is when you look over here to the left. You'll see all the different locations of Gmail listed, and Inbox is currently highlighted in red. The number next to your inbox is the number of unread emails that you have in your account. So you can see I have the number 2 here because I have 2 unread messages in my inbox. If I click one of them to read it, you'll see the number changes to 1 even though I still have 3 in my inbox. There's just still 1 that's unread. You'll see on the right that an unread email appears in bold, whereas any of the ones that you've read appear in gray. I'd like to show you the starred feature over here to the left. This is a quick way to mark your emails. If you click the star next to an email, it'll turn yellow. Then if you click starred here to the left, you'll see those emails in your starred list. It's just a quick way to mark emails that you might want to have quick access to. If you click on an email, you'll see at the top this More button. If you click on the little arrow next to it, you'll see an option called Mark as Important. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. And it says this conversation has been marked as important. Over here to the left, if you click down on More, you're going to see a folder for Important. And that message will now appear in the Important folder. The difference between starred and important is that important learns as you use it. So as you mark emails as important, Gmail will look at the sender of the email, the subject of the email, and the more you do it, the more it will learn, and it will try to automatically mark messages as important when they hit your inbox if Gmail feels that it's a message that you would manually mark as important. With starred, it's always manual and you have to mark them yourself. To the left, your sent mail are obviously messages that you have sent in Gmail. Drafts are emails that have been composed but not yet sent. I'm going to quickly compose an email so that I can show you how drafts works. I'm just going to send an email to my personal Gmail account. You'll see it pop up there. I'm going to quick type a subject, so this will be a test email. And you'll see automatically as I'm typing this email, I got a little number 1 next to drafts. That's because Google automatically saves your emails as you compose them, so if your computer were to turn off or if you were to lose connection, you would have a copy of your email to continue at a later time. You'll also see over here down to the right the word saved. If I were to type some words in the email, test email, you'll see that the saved button disappeared, but shortly it will return as a saved email. Right there you see that it says saved. So it is now over in your drafts folder currently with my message here as test email. You also have the option of this email to, if you hover over the garbage can here, to click discard drafts. This will let you discard your email as you're typing it instead of clicking send. I'm going to go ahead and discard this, and you'll see that it will disappear out of my drafts folder. So let me go ahead and get rid of that, and you see the number 1 here to the left disappears. You saw earlier where I clicked on this little More button here to get to my important folder, and I'm going to show you a few of the features that are over here to the left as well. Chats are archives of chat conversations you've had with people. So you can actually chat in Gmail, which I'll cover in future videos, but you'll see you can type in a name of someone to chat with down here. So I could type in myself, This is my personal account, and I could actually start a chat with myself here. But I will create future videos so that we can talk about some of these features for videoing and chatting with colleagues here at Canterbury. The All Mail button is kind of the black hole of Gmail. If you have an email in your account and it isn't deleted, it will be in your All Mail folder. So if you can't find an email, you can always click on All Mail or do a search up here. You could also type in, if you're searching for an email that you sent maybe a few weeks ago, you could search for it there. But if you ever have any doubts, you can always click on All Mail and your emails will be here. If it is not here, then the email is no longer in Gmail. You perhaps deleted it. The next icon I want to talk quickly about is spam. Obviously, spam are messages that have been marked as spam. Either Gmail has marked them as spam using their own filter, or if you receive a message and it is spam, you can actually mark it as spam on your own. So if I click this Gmail here, and I go to this little stop sign right here, I can actually click that and report it as spam. That email address then will be added to your spam list, so if you get another email from that same user, it will automatically go to your spam folder. Trash is where emails go once they have been deleted. Just a reminder that emails that have been in the trash or spam folder for more than 30 days will be automatically deleted. A little trick I want to show you here to the left. You notice that as I hover over to the left, you see this going up and down. That kind of gets annoying at times. If you would like to fix that, something you can do is right here above the chat feature, you'll see this little line. My mouse will turn into a line with two arrows, and you can actually drag this chat feature down so that it'll stop popping up and down. And this might be helpful for those of you that like to create folders and organize your emails. Then you can move this down and so it won't keep popping up as you are going through your emails. Something else that I want to show you here to the left. Some of these folders, some of you may use more often than others. So for instance, the trash folder. If you don't want to have to click this more and less button to see your extra folders, you can actually take a hold of some of these that you use more often, grab it, and move it actually to the top. So I'm going to let go, and now you'll see that trash is at the top, and you can reorganize these by grabbing them and moving them there as well. I want to click back on Inbox and show you a feature that many of you might be interested in. You are able to create folders or labels for your emails in an effort to organize them. When you open an email, you will have the option at the top to either move that email into a label, or if you're just getting started, you can create new labels for your emails. So for this email, I'm going to click my little folder icon here, and I can either choose to move it to trash or maybe one of my other folders that I have here, or I have the option of creating a new label for this email. So I'm going to type in test folder, or you can call it a label, or you don't have to call it either. You could just call it test if you want to. And I'm going to click create. You'll see that my folder appeared here on the left. So now when I click on test, you'll see that email appear there. I also had a folder that I created earlier. This was also a test, so you see I have two folders over here, but you can title them whatever you like. So let's go back up to Inbox. Let's do this one more time. Click the folder, create new, and maybe you want to create one for your parents that might email you. So I'm going to click create, and you'll see over here parents. Let's click back on Inbox, and I'm going to show you a few other things here on the interface of Gmail. Under Canterbury School, you'll see the word mail. If you click on it, you'll see you have the choice of mail, contacts, or tasks. I'm going to click on contacts. Contacts is where you will find your Google contacts. There are a few ways to get contacts in this section. First, you can click on New Contact button and add in the person's name, email, if you have their phone number, and any notes that you want to add about them, and then click Add. You also have the option of clicking over here to Most Contacted. You'll see that I came up, my personal email came up here as most contacted because I'm the only person that I've ever emailed on here during this video. So it actually automatically organized it as most contacted. They will automatically go into that folder. Another trick with this, if you randomly email someone and you forgot to add them in as a contact manually, and you want to know what their email address is, you could always click Most Contacted and you'll find them there. Back up under here, you'll find Tasks. Tasks are another aspect of Gmail and Google Calendar. Down here to the right, you can type in tasks for yourself. New test task. When you complete that task, you can click here and it will cross it off and you'll know that you've completed it. I'm going to click out of tasks and go back to our mail and show you one other thing here on the interface. You'll see here these little squares, and this is a way that you can always get back to your mail. You can get to your calendar, and we're going to be creating shared calendars, and I will upload another video for you to know how to start organizing your calendars. You also see a link for sites. This is where you can create a personal website. I will also create another video for that. Groups, and then another way to access your contacts. Google Drive is a large component of Google, and I will be creating several videos that will cover Google Drive and how you can use it in your classrooms. So look for those at a later time. I'm going to click back here on Mail, and that will complete my tutorial for Gmail for Canterbury School. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.